Okay. And the last thing I have to ask is, my class, we're all studying master in teaching. So we're all international. We have students from the United States, we have students from the UK, from the Philippines. We're all interested in teaching internationally. What would you just recommend to us to strive for to be better educators?
Um, One key thing is that will bring us back to the cultural and traditional aspect of it. And that will also include uh, the issue of evaluation of even the students. Because sometimes maybe the standard that is set in the US to evaluate students might be different from the standard that might be set in Liberia for education, for evaluation of students. So as an international teacher, one key thing that should come to your mind is the issue of cultural difference. That also comes with language barrier. It comes with the environment structure, and it comes with the institution, the educational institution structure itself, and the challenge with infrastructure also. Because, for example, maybe in your country, students are taught, from projector. If you go there, you have to use chalk to write on the board. Maybe in your country, students are allowed to have maybe some conversation even as you are in a class teaching because it become part of human right and other issues. But maybe in other area they will say you don't have to talk once the teacher is in class. So you have to begin to adjust yourself to that kind of value system. And you also have to look at the available materials in terms of the curriculum and what are the required textbooks or the required materials that the curriculum is calling for. And what are the availability of the materials? For example, if you are teaching maybe in the 9th grade or in the 10th grade, you're teaching chemistry, maybe the curriculum might call you to teach stoichiometry, or it might call you to teach gas law. What are those materials actually available that the teacher can use effectively to teach? If they are not available, what is it? Is the teacher going to, just flip over and pass? So if that becomes the issue, how is that going to be, negatively impacting or positively impacting the students? So it suggests that if you are to go, for example, as an international student, these are things you need to first look at. And for example, where I'm from, my village, um, I have only one high school there, but it doesn't have a library. And the internet penetration is very low. So if you are going there as an international teacher to teach, and you are used to evaluating students, giving an assignment that they can easily go online and find some resources. So the consideration now become what could be the best option, because these students, there's not even a library that they can walk to and pick books to read, left alone to go online. So if I should give them assignment, what could be some consideration? And if they do not score the required grade, how do I, as a teacher, actually deal with that kind of, I don't want to call it frustration, that kind of challenges? Should I just say they are dull or they are not serious? What could be some of the factors? How will I help them to actually overcome some of this barrier? So you put all of those things in place as international teacher who want to actually help and see how to deal with it. And then you will put yourself in that condition while going on the field.